All right, Benny, can you give me a direction vector, please?
7, -1, -8.
Okay. I'll show you how you got that. That is true. Hopefully what he said was... Now again, you can write that in any combination. As I said before, I'll use that one because that's the lowest term. You can't divide it by anything. And the x is positive. I use positive x. It just looks nicer. Okay? All right, things are good. Can I get another volunteer, please, before I pick on you, to give me the vector equation of the line, please? Rebecca, can you give me the vector equation of the line, please? Yeah. Great. And again, if you preferred the second point, 5, 0, -2, and that was nicer for you, you can use that point. Can I get a third volunteer to tell me these parametric equation line, please? Joe, go.
X equals -2 plus 17.
Yeah.
Y equals 1 - 1, 2.
X equals -2.
And then Z equals 6 -2.
Okay, so far so good? Okay, let's ask two questions here to finish this up here. Part B, that I didn't really type it, that was part A, but this might be part B. So I want to use this as an example. Okay, so question B says, is the point 9,322 on the line? Okay, this is the type of stuff we'll be dealing with quite a bit in this, not the point like this, but the idea of using sort of what we have. So any idea of how I would find that? Anybody go ahead? Yeah? Good. Okay, so what we're going to do, very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to sub x, y, z equals -9, 3, 22, and then solve for t. If all t's match, it is on the line. So this is one of the things the parametric form is very, very good for, okay? This is an algebra thing again. Okay, can somebody be brave and set me up with 3 equations? So with 1 equation. 2 equations? 3 equations. Great. Okay, so the first equation is going to be with x's. I'll do that as -9 equals -2 plus 7t. Second equation is going to be what? Northern Christina, sorry, you got it. Somebody else, please. Second equation. Be brave. Play along, please.
1 - 2.
Thank you. Okay, can I get a third volunteer to be brave? Go ahead.
22 equals 6 minus 8.
Okay, and we're just going to use our old-fashioned skills. I wish I left more room between them, okay? But what has to happen is t has to be the same in all 3. If I did my algebra right, 2 of the t's will match and 1 of them will not. Is that what should happen? Okay. If all of them were the same, though, it would be on the line. So this one I don't think will be on the line. I think using my math skills, I'm going to say that's the same as -7 equals 7t. Therefore, t equals -1. Okay, did I do that right? Over here, I'm going to say that 2 equals -t. Uh-oh. Afternoon, Mr. Shadow speaking. Mr. chase on, it's never about what you thought. How can I help you this fine afternoon? Yes. Okay, well, you guys. Thanks. Okay, so yeah, so what should happen here hopefully is just like we were saying before, when I solve for this, I had that up, right? 16. That's what last one should be 16 equals negative 18. So t equals negative 2. Okay, so the way it worked for y and z, but not for x if it's on the line. Okay, so in order for this to be on the line, it would, all the three t's would be the same. What I'm going to say for letter C here is list two other points on the line. What was my line originally? R equals negative 216 plus t, what do we have there? 7, negative 1, negative 8. Okay, how would I find other points on that line? Someone be brave. Nate. Yeah, right on. Okay, so you might sub 5 into t, negative 3 into t, 100 into t. Okay, but it's got to be the same thing. Now, you can use vector or parametric form. It doesn't really matter. Okay, it'll work the same way. Okay, so for my first point, what's your favorite number in the world? 8. 8, perfect. Okay. So for the first one, we're going to say let t equals 8. So r is going to be negative 216 plus 8, 7, negative 1, negative 8. A beautiful vector addition here. Where's that? 54. That's going to be your first point right there. And again, it's a Cartesian. The point is 54, negative 7, 58 as a vector. The one ends 0. Okay. Danny, what's your favorite number in the whole world?
0.
Don't you do that to me. 2 new points. 2 other points on the line. How would you give your favorite fraction? What's your favorite fraction?
32 over 42.
I'm going to call that 16 over 21 lowest terms if you don't mind, okay? Your fractions may work as well if you want to be mean about it, okay? So your second point, you said t equals, which it was? 16 over 21, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. So r is going to be negative 2, comma 1, comma 6, plus 16 over 21, 7, negative 1, comma negative 8. Of course, I picked the worst. This is what I get for picking on people. What's 16 times 3? No, 16, that should just be plus 16 over 3, is that right? Who's got master? Who's a fraction master? 80. Someone confirm that for me? Can anyone confirm that for me? No one's writing this down. Can anyone confirm that for me? That is right? Because you're 6 multiplied by 7, that's like making the denominator smaller, right? Michael, we're good? Okay. 5 over 21. And, oh boy. What's 6 times 21? 126? So that's going to be your point. Now, this is one thing Joe was pointing out before. Why try not just change that to like 70, comma 5, comma 2 and get rid of the fraction? This is very important. Why is that? Nate, this is a point, not a vector. Okay, so the direction vector, like the m you can change and multiply and divide it, because whether I'm pointing in this direction really far or this direction close, it's going to go the same distance. But the point you cannot change. Okay, because that's something that's very important to make mistakes on. Yeah, same. Oh, did I make a mistake? I did my 21, yeah. Right, 21, 126 minus 120, thank you. Okay, good, homework is going to be the same stuff that's on the sheet. So page 437, all those questions, if you already done it, then you already done it. Okay, we'll be actually moving on to new stuff tomorrow. Okay, when I was looking over my notes here, though, I had to realize you need to have a good understanding of this. I can't just say blow it off and say, too bad, learn it yourself, because it would be very difficult to test. Okay? Good? Okay. Luckily, the bell's about to ring in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2,